Welcome to the channel, guys. If you guys are new here, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are subscribed, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to remove a crank pulley, or other people call it a harmonic balancer, from a Ford 4.6 liter dual overhead cam. Let's get into today's video. Okay, so this is my dual overhead cam 4.6 liter, and I have it on an engine stand and it's upside down because I was doing some work on it. But I'm now going to show you guys how to remove the crank pulley. And the first thing you want to do is release the pressure off this tensioner. Just going to use a ratchet and pop it right in. Get this belt off. Use a short extension. I can't really turn it the way it is. Just remove the belt from the tensioner. Now comes right off. So first things first, you want to remove your belt. Once that is done, get this oil line out of the way. Once that is done, you will need an 18mm socket for your crank, for the pulley bolt. And if you notice, I'll take this oil pan off just so you guys can see. And if you notice, if you try to break free the bolt, the motor spins. So no matter what I do, it'll just keep spinning. Just like that. Alright, so a solution for this problem would be to get a crowbar, and we gotta watch the way this motor turns. Okay, so it wants to go this way, so we're gonna put a crowbar in here, right there, and just jam it there. And then you're gonna come to the crank, which this might be extremely hard to do. Yeah. So you're gonna need a way of jamming something through the flywheel to stop it from moving. And I'm looking now to see what I can do. Okay, so I have a flathead screwdriver, and what I want to do is right in the starter hole, I'm just going to put this right through. I'm going to have to pry the block. I'm going to have to pry the flywheel off a bit, but I want to put it right through so that it sits just like that. And we're going to see if we can rotate the motor now and if it'll stop. Should be in. Only issue is we have to check now to see if that can take the pressure of the crank bolt. So I'm going to get a pry bar. Okay, so I have a jack handle, I have my socket, my ratchet, there we go, and it's free. And just screw your bolt out. Take the little washer, You don't want to lose this bolt. You definitely need it. But this washer, you want to leave this right on in here, and you're gonna need a chicken foot puller. So you're gonna take the top off of it, and I'm really not sure which way you really use this, so I'm gonna go this way. Alright, so I found some longer bolts. I think the only issue is we're not going to have much thread to really pull this thing off. If I can't get it off at this length, I'm going to try and add some washers so I can get that puller in further. But we're going to try this again, and I believe this is a 19mm. I believe I see the cranks pulley starting to move, but I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Motor wants to turn. This motor has been underwater, so I don't know if that salt has this thing seized on. The kind of pressure that's on this, I could imagine that either the pulley is going to fly off or the bolts are going to fly out. Really not supposed to be putting pressure on this timing cover, but with there being so much tension on that pulley, I'm just going to pry it a bit. You're not supposed to do this, because if you use the wrong tool or if you pry it too hard, you will be putting a hole in your timing cover. So as I'm doing this, it is coming free. So just left to right. If you have a seized crank pulley, you should get it right off. Because like I said, pretty much that crank pulley's off. A couple of more pulls and I can get it. Damn, some real tension was on this thing. Woohoo! This is one sketchy engine now. I want to get the puller nice and slack so we can get the puller nice and slack so we can take these bolts out of the crank, out of the pulley. Alright, seems to be getting slack now. One more to go. And you'll always know if you use the right bolts, because they will come out and they won't be stripped. They will still have the same thread pattern on them. Get this. Alright, the puller is off. I'm just going to rest that down there. I'm going to put that with its washer. I'm going to put my tools down. And like I said, just going to pry it. It's already basically off, like I said, but just gonna keep giving it some light taps at the back of it, on the left and the right side, to just persuade it off. Like I said, I could see the rust that's behind it, so that's probably what had it on so tight. Just keep tapping it off. Be careful, don't be in a rush. Just pry back and forth, left and right, up, now. And there you go. As you can see, it just wobbled, which means you should be able to come right here and pull it off. There's a keyway in there. You don't want to lose that. Mine seemed to be just holding in place, and there you have it. Crank pulley is completely off, and like I said, you can see the rust around it, probably why it was hard to come off. So you don't lose your crank bolt, you just put it right back in position with its washer. And that's it. Alright guys, and that's all I have for you today. I hope this video was helpful to you guys in some kind of way on taking that crank pulley off. It should be the same for the single overhead cam 4.6 or the dual. You know, this is the dual. If you guys want to follow this build, we're going to be taking this Marauder engine and putting it in this Mustang. Make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you guys want to check that out. Also drop a like if this helped you, like I said, in any kind of way guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.